What is up, guys? So we're here today with another fantastic deck. We're gonna take a look at Stefan's even of Bochum winning deck. You know, the deck that brought him a fantastic victory, and it's an interesting baby Blacephalon approach. But before I'm gonna talk about the deck, let's not forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that, for more decks, more VGC, and more TCG news, and yeah, of course, more Raven. And of course, you know, the whole deck is down there below. So, Stefan Ivanov, a fantastic player, an amazing person, a great guy, winning the Bochum Regionals. That didn't quite surprise me. I was, cheering for him the whole time since we had, league challenges to host here. We're unable to actually go, but I'm glad that he was the one who put up the win. Alright, so let's take a look at his deck. So it is a baby Blacephalon deck, but it's a little bit different because we do not play PGs, for example. There's no PGs at all. It's more aggressive, you might say, in its matter. So let's take a look. We only have 6 Pokemons, which are 4 Blacephalons, baby ones, with a Blazer attack. Then we have 1 Blacephalon-GX and 1 Victini Prism that we all know, love, and hate. On top of that, we do have 4 Acro Bikes, 2 Beast Rings to get that energy during that turn 4, or when there are 4 prize cards and 3 prize cards left, 1 Cherish Ball to get to this Blacephalon-GX, 4 custom catchers. You see, I told you guys, custom catchers, for many, they are still really good. They are actually in many ways better than great catchers, of course, depending on the deck. Then let's take a look. Of course, we've got 4 Fiery Flints to get the energy. Of course, Fiery Flint, this is the league promo, really needed, right? It was from the mini set Dragged Majesty. It's now a Pokemon League promo, so it's easy to get. It took them a year to actually came here, so kind of happy about that. Then we got a nice 4 Fire Crystals to bring back the energy, 4 Pokégears 3.0, 1 Reset Stamp, 1 Switch, 1 Heat Factory, 3 Ultra Spaces to get your Blacephalons ready to go, 4 Greens Explorations, 1 Rosa, 4 Welders, and 16 energy. That is the simplest deck I've seen in a while, but what I said, right? Not complexity wins, but consistency, right? And the less complicated the deck is, he is more consistent, definitely, right? Having multiple copies of one card helps you to get those cards when you need them. And of course, in the best of 3 scenario, that actually works best, right? Again, you will see this deck making huge impact on the standard format right now in PTCGO. A lot of people are playing this deck, so I recommend you doing that. And let's play some games as well. I've called it Bochum because it's a Bochum winning deck. Stefan's Ivanov. My problem with this deck is that online is the format of best of 1, and sometimes, sometimes the RNG gods are not here, and you end up kind of with, well, not the best hands in the world. So, do you want to go first, or you want to go second? Actually, with this deck, you kind of do want to go second because you can already start attacking, already start putting some damage, right? Because you have so many damage outputs that are just like for 1 energy that it's really good, especially with the Blacephalon-GX, right? Blacephalon-GX turn 1 is great because, well, you just go for the GX, you already have this 1 prize card, and there you go, you have a nice start. So we are going second, which is good. Of course, the mulligan with 6 Pokemons in the deck, that is normal, of course, but the start with, I wouldn't say that, but the start with Victini is not really something that's normal or something that you want to have, right? So, let's drink some coffee, let's take a look. Alright, it's mediocre. It's mediocre, but it's fine. It could have been a lot worse, So we're facing a Blastoise deck, and of course, in PTCGO, you will see a lot of more water type decks, a lot of more counters to that deck. What we have to remember that we are a nice single price attacking deck, and that is what matters over here. So let's take a look. We're gonna get the Blacephalon baby one with a Blazer attack. There we go. Well, I'm gonna go, of course, Greens Exploration because there are no abilities, so I can freely go for Cherish Ball. And we can go, let's take a look for a Switch. Attach the energy on the Blacephalon-GX. Switch, use the GX attack, get that 1 prize card already, and start attacking. Or I can just do Bursting Burn. So what I like to do is just go for the GX quite fast because, well, I'm putting myself closer to the Beast Rings, right? And everything that's putting me closer to Beast Rings is good. So, switch. And nice GX bursting burst. We're of course discarding, but if it's an energy, well, we're gonna attach it. So let's take a look. It's not an energy, but it's an Ultra Space that we don't really need right now. So let's go for it. And Fiery Flint, another Greens Exploration. Like the best case scenario would be a Welder, I'm not gonna lie. Welder would be the best case scenario, so he could have actually attacked, but he can use a GX attack, right? He can use the GX and just knock out my Blacephalon. That's also a possibility that I have to take into consideration as I'm playing that. And again, I forgot to browse through the deck what is priced. So I'm gonna do that as I'm gonna activate. Oh, he went for this. Okay, disc reload, sure. Again, I really do like the disc reload on the Silverly GX. Really, really good, you know. Not only an ability, but oh, okay, Oak setup. That's what he's bringing, sure. But you're just, you know, refreshing your hand. You know, you just, yeah, Silver Knight, GX. Okay. It's all good. It's all good because, well, now what I can do is first things first, Greens Exploration, and as you can tell, I'm gonna go for Beast Rings. Let's browse through the deck first. So we got all the catchers. One Fiery Flint is prized. One Pokégear is prized. Definitely. Two Greens Explorations are prized. One Welder. And that is it. And let's go. Of course, we can only play this if our opponent has this amount, right? Of course, he does, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Get myself another Blaze. And I'm getting another Blaze not because, well, I'm scared over here, but I just do want to have another one with at least 2 energies on it. Right, Acro Bike, Rosa, so energy is gonna, oh wait, no, I'm gonna need that energy actually, because I need 5 to knock him out, and I'm gonna, yeah, okay, I need that energy. So not exactly the perfect run, but I do need that energy over here. I still have to play this one on him. That's 4. Alright. That's 100 damage. Missed by 1 damage. Well, you know, this means I should slowly start charging Victini. But now, in a situation like that, cards like Custom Catcher, they are coming in handy because, well, let's be honest, you know, I can actually draw 3 cards out of Custom Catcher. But I think I went too cocky on the Greens Exploration. Like, I think that might have been a mistake, you know, just went a little bit too cocky with that. So I have to be really more careful in the game 2 as we're going to approach the game 2, right? I just have to be careful. Really nice, you know, play with the red and blue just to get that. Ooh, a switch. Alright, yeah, he's going to just discard, okay, with Rocket Splash. The energy from, yep, there we go. That's all he needed, 1 energy. 1 energy, that is crazy, you know, only 1 energy needed to mess up all of my plans, to mess up everything, and that's a game. So probably if there would be a game 2, I would play it a little bit different, but let's go to the game number 2 with a different opponent. And, well, I could have actually played a little bit different, you know. I maybe went too aggressive during those first few turns. Maybe I should have just, you know, waited with the Blaze GX, knowing that there's just the Silver Knight, right, GX attack coming. But let's go against Rubber Nito, And let's see what we're gonna have in here. Would you like to go first? This time, yes. Yeah, let's go first. Just for the sake of, you know, like showcasing going first, I can go first. Because again, it's always good to just show both sides of the story, and this is going to be the second side of the story, so going second, right? Of course, right now, Raven, don't forget, browse through your deck. Browse through everything. Never mind, he won. That's a GG. Okay, if he has a welder, that's a GG. Oh, man. He didn't. Oh, he didn't have it. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I am like super surprised that he didn't have it. But he might have it next turn. And even if I'm gonna attack him, right? Okay, let's go for it. I mean, oh man. Blazer. This one. Just a Fire Crystal, 10 damage. Oh, the fire, he didn't have it. Crazy. I did thought I was gonna just get that welder off the way and destroy me. But maybe he was waiting for the energy. Maybe he was waiting for that. No! Not at all. Not at all. Huh. Okay, so Beast Ring. Do I have a knockout right now? I do think I might actually have it. Yeah, I have a knockout. That's 300 damage. There we go. Yep, that's a knockout. GG. There we go. Game number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Knockout. So let's go and play game number 3, because that game, wow, that game was quite fast, and you know, we've won, so it's good. So the game was good, really, you know, we've won, that's nice. 25p, alright, Pokecoins. And let's go for it. So Bochum one more time, you know, one more time. And this time going first, I mean, did us good, right? Like, it helped us to some degree. By the way, there's one, you know, message that is up there. It's quite funny because the guys, like, you know, text me like, hey, listen, we were playing a tournament. I'm like, maybe, you know, I don't know, a few days ago. Oh, I don't remember, dude. And, well, the timer for me worked, like, weirdly. That's why you've won. And I'm like, I mean, you can just see that on stream, dude. Like, honestly. But, you know. Alright, so I'm going second. I do have a baby Blaze. So I'm just going to start with setting up the baby Blazes, and also I'm going to check what I have in my deck. Another fire type. So this is my Cargo GX Charizard deck. The deck that, well, was popular at certain point in Japan. A really good deck from Japan that never actually caught on in the West, right? It never caught on in the competitive scene online. Yeah, oh, Blacephalon, alright. So I thought, you know, that's my Cargo GX. So because online, you know, that deck was adapted quite fast, and my Cargo GX was and still is a really, really great card online in the best of 1 format, best of 3, easily avoidable, right? Easily avoidable, you know, you can just actually see what they're doing, and when you know what they're doing, you just go for it. Of course, you know, just sneak peek, we're gonna have a new schedule on YouTube, but that's gonna be something for like the separate video. Alright. Yeah, I'm going with babies. Like, there's just no need. Oh man, you see what I did there? I forgot to browse through my deck. Like, I noticed that there's one Blacephalon prized, and in terms of attackers, that's it. So I can go with greens, or I can go custom catchers. I mean, I can play green, go for one catcher, and go for welder as well. You know? And that's what I'm gonna do, actually. I'm just gonna take that welder. Alright, so he is focusing over here on that anti, and I do feel like maybe I should go after it. Or trying Blazer on Charmander. Okay, let's try Blazer on Charmander. Didn't work. Alright, so it wouldn't even work right here on Entei as well. Only 10 damage, lousy 10 damage, but you know, we're gonna have Welder next turn and we're gonna start attacking. So it depends where he's gonna put the energy, but I do feel like, you know, Charmeleon is one of the biggest threats right now for me. Because I'm not, you know, I can be scared here with the because of the eruption. Like, I understand that. But Charizard can just mess me up quite badly. And quite fast. Oh, so you see, okay, there we go. So he, with that little move, he literally just told me, knock out my guy. So let's go for it. Let's knock his guy. Fiery Flint, like I know I still have like a lot of Fire Crystals and other things, but let's take a look at the deck. Right, so I knew there was one Baby Blaze prized, one Acro Bike, two Fiery Flints, actually Fire Crystals, two Fire Crystals, one Pokégear, and I don't know if I would say one energy. Like, I think that's fair to say one energy prized. Okay, right over here on the active 1, 2. Draw 3, let's go. Oh, and oh boy, that's a good draw. Let me tell you something. And, well, since I have an Ultra Space, Blacephalon, energy, and Fireball Circus for only 2 energies from my hand. 1, 2. There we go. So, with this scenario, if he's not going to knock out Blacephalon here, there we go. Oh, it's not even Fire Crystal. That is like Christmas over here. So, I have 10 energy left in my deck. I don't think Eruption is going to work. But he can set up Eruption on his side, so he's going to knock it out over here. Makes sense. Like, that's what you want to do. That's what you should kind of do, right? With this move over. So I'm just gonna, again, put another Blacephalon, a baby, front. Because there's no need yet to actually attack with the GX. Like, I have time for that. Like, honestly, I do have the time to attack with the GX. Blacephalon. Smooth over, energy. I mean, he'll be silly to not put the energy here. So Fire Fang. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so he charged Slugma. Alright, so Green's Exploration. Where's Rosa? Rosa and a Fiery Flint. Alright, and Fireball Circus. I mean, I'm going for that knockout. Like, I know that. That is crazy that he didn't actually went for the eruption, you know. Alright, so I know if I want to use a Blazer attack, one of those three is energy, and I do think here. Like, right bottom corner. So he might actually go for the GX. Alright, he's going. Alright, so he's going for the Charizard. And a knock on Blacephalon. Sure. Like, I kind of knew this was going to happen, that's why I took Rosa. I'm just going to go and attack with a Blazer next turn. Just so I can go to the sweet spot of those 4 prize cards for him, so I can use a Beast Ring. Because, I mean, you know, you do what you gotta do, right? And, you know, going this way, this route, it definitely benefits me. But why not eruption like this? That was really interesting. Alright, so Reset Stamp. I can't let him have that much card in his hand. Like, come on. He had at least 9 or even more. Rosa and Victini. Energy and Welder. So if I want to, I can actually, you know, go with Welder. And actually, you know what? I will play Welder, but on a Victini. Because I want my Victini to be ready, right? So here's going to be a Blazer. Next turn, Welder on a Victini. Blazer. And I said here, and it's going to be energy. And it is energy. There we go. Nice, 60 damage incoming. See, I told you. Because me having this, you know, Victini ready to go, and I can attack with it next turn with those 3 energies. Then just retreat him, still be playing with the Beast Ring, you know, just having some fun with that. Like, I can keep doing it. But at the same time, I can just go and attack with Blacephalon-GX. Right, so there are, you know, 2 options for me. And the options are always good. So Beast Ring on the Baby Blaze. 1, 2. Of course, I will play Welder on the Victini, so everything has the energy. Everything is ready, right? Welder, Victini, you know, everything. And, well, I'm just gonna blow his mind and get rid of 1 energy. Like, that's all I need. So we will see Macargo GX attacking. And I have nothing but respect for Macargo GX. Like, he is a huge attacker. He is a beast in terms of attacking. Like, you must admit that. Like, Macargo GX can actually deal a lot of damage if he has a lot of energy underneath it. And as I said, right, we're gonna have him. He kind of can set things up, and I think if everything's gonna go right for him, he has a knockout with a lava flow. All he needs is 3 energy. That's why I did actually prepare everything here, right? Like, that's why we have it. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 1. Let's say 6. Okay, so I have a knockout with the Blacephalon, baby 1. Alright. and then I can just finish him off with Victini and win the game. So that's gonna be this type of thing. So he's knocking out Blacephalon GX, goes down to 2 prize cards. I'm knocking him out with Baby Blaze. I'm gonna go to 1 prize card. He knocks out Baby Blaze, goes down to 1 prize card, and I knock him out back with Victini. Like, that is the whole scenario. If it's gonna work, that's a different question, but I do think this is gonna work. Like, there's just no way it's not working. Right, so as I said, those two, there's still 5 energies left in the deck. Oh, ooh, whoa. Okay, this changes a lot of things, actually. Okay, so I have to figure it out differently. This might be a problem. Because I mean, I know I can knock. Oh wait. Oh, lucky son of a gun. Like, he got lucky. I miscalculated the energy. And let's take a look here at his energy count. 9, 11. So I made a really big mistake, you know, with that energy. Something that should not happen at all. Like, honestly, it should have never, ever happened. Getting punished for it. But the question is, can he retreat? Does he have, you know, enough to attack? Alright, Fire Crystal into Hit Factory, alright. I feel like I lost my mojo this week, honestly. It's like, where is my mojo? Not Riley, like Riley's a wrestler. Come on, you can't do it. Alright, there's a welder, there's a knockout. I mean, you can always make me, you know, discard cards. There are some problems, you know, with the connection, but okay, lava flow. Pokégear, come on. What we have? Green. Okay. That is close. That is super close. Come on. 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 Oh, okay. I can't do Fire Crystal. No, 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 no. I can't do that. Like, that would be... Wow, that would be super bad. And I have to go Acro Bike onto, you know, Custom Catcher. Alright, green. Infinity. Acro Bike, because I will need stuff in a discard pile. I mean, with this Baby Blaze, I can't attack with him right now for the full, you know, effect. So I will need a lot of energy in a discard pile. And there's only so much I can do about it. But does he have the last rare candy? Does he have the energy to pull this off? 1 prize card left. Like, he knows what is my prize card. He has the welder. Are we going to see... Yeah, we will see Charizard. Like, he's not that stupid. Charizard. Pokemon Communication, alright. So he's buying himself 1 more turn, but why would you... Oh, he doesn't have a rare candy, I believe. He has a Charmeleon, but he might not actually have a rare candy. Right, Paul Pad? Oh, tell me he doesn't have it, please. Alright, so this is the moment. This is the moment. Acro Bike. Of course, discarding the energy. Green's Exploration. Acro Bike. And Heat Factory. I mean, there is a Heat Factory already. So, another Fiery Flint. I mean, I feel like I have it. Right, because there's a lot of, you know, discard input, output, so... Look at that, alright. I can discard this, play Fiery Flint, discard 2 energies. Yeah, that's it, that's a GG. So that is, ladies and gentlemen, Stefan's even a fantastic deck. I think it's really cool, and IRL, it's one of like really the best right now. Maybe not the best, but it's really, really, really good, and I highly recommend you checking it out. Of course, the whole deck list is down there below in the description. Also, if you want those cards IRL, you can use the TCG player. Link is down there below. Our affiliate link is down there below. Also, you know, my personal card market is down there below, and if you want them online, 5% discount code on Professor Oak is also down there below in the description. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye and good night. Raven loves you. Take care.